Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This stream is about the new name and stuff. Sorry that you cannot see a lot. I'm gonna make that a little bigger. Hi. The stream should have less of a delay now. I don't know how much less, but you can see less, but I can see the chat this time. I wanted to do a stream that wouldn't be, like, private once I was, like, done with it. Because that's what the hardcore world is. So I'm doing a thing. Yeah, it's less delay, but it's lower quality stream. So in my hardcore world, where I'm generally not going to be paying as much attention to chat anyways because it's hardcore, I'd rather go with higher quality. But I might switch it up a little bit. This is what I'm working on. So, few things. The name is just supposed to be so that my online name is more representative of me, because I wasn't really attached to Moonshadow4444. I mostly wanted to get started. It had meaning behind the name, but it was more representative of original characters I've had in the past than myself. So it is now Sam Does Stuff. And, it's pretty okay. I think it's a decent name. I'm gonna just check on something. I will be back quickly. I gotta grab something from outside my door. So. Someone just let me know that I forgot my, drawing tablet glove downstairs. I was wondering where it was. Apparently I brought it downstairs when I went to get food earlier. It would be really nice to have that so I don't accidentally wreck the tablet I'm using. But yeah, Sam Does Stuff with 2 A's, because Sam Does Stuff with 1 A is basically taken everywhere. But 2 A's is not taken. I don't think it needs much more. I don't have much more to say than that, because that was one of the factors in that decision. Oh my god. This is why I'm slow at animatics. I cannot do this. So yeah, I'm mostly just, this name has been on my mind for a while. I just needed to actually decide to change it. I was like, no, I'll do it later, but I'll do it when I have 100 subscribers or something. I was like, one, there's no guarantee I'll ever have 100 subscribers, so I shouldn't set that as my goal for when I'm gonna change my name to be something I prefer. And actually, this end looks weird. And if I change it when I have more people, I know there's probably gonna be people who can't find me, because if they look up my name, they ain't gonna know who I am if I change it. So I'd rather do it when I'm smaller than bigger. Which I think is a pretty reasonable idea. But yeah, hello, welcome. I there's not a lot happening right now. I'm trying to think of, like, reasons why I chose this name. Aside from just, I like it more. I don't really know if there needs to be more of a reason than I prefer it. Also, update on other things. I have a lot of free time soon. Oh. Message retracted. I don't... Holly, what are you doing? This happens too often, Holly. So I'm hoping to have the Rainbow Animatic done soon. It's not a guarantee, but, maybe out Monday, Tuesday or so. I don't even think I can venue. All of it would just be a joke. I can make you sit in the short chair. I can go early to class every day, and you have the short chair for the rest of time. What would that... Betty, you wouldn't do anything. Yeah, because you have 15 accounts. Google thought you were a bot. Hey, you swapped it out the other day, so I had to deal with the short chair. Oh my god. Wrong thing. So I had to deal with it the other day. So you can deal with it. Oh my god. And this is why I am so slow. I'm actually gonna get rid of the... In my layers, he's called Small Boy. I don't have a name for him. He's just Small Boy. Oh my god. You guys can also hear my drawing tablet. I've been in voice calls with people and I'm like, I'll be animating or something. I'm like, you can tell whenever I've made a mistake because you can hear my click click, click click, click click. I think they can confirm at this point I make a lot of mistakes. I'm just gonna make life easier for me. No, never mind. I still can't do it properly. Ah. Look at this. look at this line. Yeah, I didn't really start art until like a few years ago. Which means I still don't have a lot of experience with it. I'm still basically a beginner. Like, my hand still shakes 90% of the time when I'm drawing because I'm trying to force control of my hand. And then, like, once I relax and I get into it, everything's fine. I was supposed to have music playing, and I don't think I have music playing right now. Yeah, I closed the tab, which had music playing. Aren't I a smart person? I closed the tab which I was using to play music, so now there's no music in the background. And it's fine. It is totally fine. Also, I guess I could say, like, these guys are kind of custom dragon species of mine. Sorta. And there's, like, 3 species. There's, like, a ground species, a water species, and a sky species. And they're based off different things. So, the sky species are based off a mix of mammals and birds. And the ground species is based off of different dinosaurs and reptiles. And the water species are based off of fish. Obviously. I don't know what else they'd be based off of. And if there was like amphibian, I have done like I've done a ground boy on. I did like a ground boy on my Instagram, and he has like a fire tail thing. I don't know if I'd actually keep that, but yeah, I wanted 3 instead of like earth, fire, air, water. Because that gets boring for me a lot. But in here, you can actually, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Wait, why? Oh wait, I want sketch 2. I was gonna do a second sketch and I got lazy. But the big boy is a water, species. I don't know what they're called yet. And they are enormous. They are absolutely huge. And they use the water to kind of become more buoyant so that they can have bigger bodies. Some of them are smaller. Some of them might be like this size-ish. But like, they are generally huge. And then the small boy is like flyer 1, he's on the larger side of the spectrum, and he also was born without legs, so he can't actually take off without like falling off of a cliff, so he has a hard time flying. So he lives closer to the water so that he can at least sorta have wing muscles for when he wants to fly more and stuff. That's all I really know about him. I don't have him super planned out, but I don't really also plan to do anything with him, but he's a thing. But that's why he hangs out with the giant dragon. I'm gonna use the stabilizer some more. That actually looks like a decent head shape. Haha. These guys are just an example of I woke up in the middle of the night one night. I was like, I want to come up with a story, so I did, and now I'm drawing them. If anyone wants to do something with this idea, go ahead. I don't really have anything for a story planned out, but like, I think the rulers would be chosen by objects, and it's kind of sketchy. The objects don't trust the objects. The objects make poor decisions. And I think it's because they aren't actually like magic objects. It's science, and people can learn to exploit science and make it seem like magic. So the rulers are just the people who are smart enough to realize that, oh, this stone will glow, if I do this to it, meaning I can make it say that I should be ruler. What the heck? What the heck's happening in chat? What is going on? Oh, I need it there. Oh, Holly, I gotta show your messages. YouTube does not like Holly and messages. I think you're, aside from the people who were putting in like spamming raid and stuff in chat when I got raided, you're the only person who's ever had a message blocked. Prince Zuko. Huh? I'm so confused. What is happening? Oh, I didn't mean to actually make a new layer. I meant to make a group layer. Do you not know who Zuko is? Do you not know who Zuko is? Please tell me you know who Zuko is. Even if it's misspelt. I hope you know. I think I'm gonna do like this for that guy. Why is my color picker so small actually? Oh, it's because this is huge. Wait. Make it smaller. Okay, that helped a little bit. What's big? Apparently nothing, just this. That is huge. Then we're gonna have, no, let's make it darker. Let's make it, that's too dark. You know, I'm just gonna do that. Now it can be big. Look at that. Wow, my problems are solved. You guys can't see it anymore, I don't think. Can you see the color picker? I am unsure. Can y'all see the color picker? If not, too bad for you. I can't see my layers though. That is definitely something backfiring. Okay. I know I want to use a little bit of like a greenish color on this guy because I never use green. Green is one of those colors I think I use once. Like once in a blue moon even, like. But it's not a bad color. And I should actually use it sometimes. eyes. That's an eye color. I'm gonna put this back in. Okay, if you guys can't see, you guys can see it now. So we have that color, this color. We're gonna go more green and just a little bit of that. And then on this guy, we've got this and this so far. Actually, something I've been trying to make a habit of, but I always forget. If you do your initial coloring in a bright color, you can follow your line art better. Especially since I tend to use darker colors. And then everything just becomes a little easier. Later down the line. Just happening, and I'm just like, what the heck is happening? I'm so confused. Yeah, so Zuko from Prince Avatar. Zuko from Prince Avatar. Zuko from Avatar. And then it's the way Iroh says it, yeah. Yeah, you can see that. And then Holly said Avate. It is Prince Avatar now. I'm renaming the show. It is Prince Avatar. It is Prince Avatar. Or as Holly says it, Avatar. Avate. Avate. Prince Avate is so, like, amazing though. I'm sorry. It is one of the best shows on the planet. You know, I think I watch a lot of TV, but not as much as other people apparently. Looking at you, Holly. But out of what I've watched, that is so good. If anyone hasn't seen Avatar, they have to see Avatar. It is more than just a show for kids. It's one of those shows that, like, it's labeled as for kids, but they also just don't think of kids as idiots. It's a good watch, along with the Owl House. Owl House isn't quite as good as Avatar in my opinion, but man, it's good. And the biggest reason is they don't treat kids like idiots, so it's actually watchable in the first place. And they're animated, and I love animation. Hey, I've got a head. Now. Oh, wait. Ready for some magic? I accidentally locked the layer instead of what I actually wanted to do. Look at this! Oh, it's magical! It's so magical! Look at that! And there's only like a few mistakes that I can now fix. It's so magical. Digital art is a mix between skill, experience, and your software. If your skill and experience are good, you can generally make something good on anything. But if you have a good software, everything just becomes a little bit easier. And that means a lot, especially to beginners. Don't rely on your software, but take advantage of it. It's what I've learned, at least. I just make sure that I have different kinds of softwares that I use every once in a while so that I know I'm not just abusing a specific tool. Look at that. It's magical. It's so magical. I didn't have to do all of that by hand and then have to switch colors. I can just do that. And it's done. Coloring the head is done. Kinda. I still need an eye. An eye would kinda help. Just a little. Okay, I'm gonna do small boy color. Because I feel like it. We're gonna do bright pink. I'm just gonna get all the stuff that we've already got. And apparently I didn't put everything on the same layer. Like a fool. I'm a fool. Also, I don't know if anyone else has watched this, but I was gonna stream earlier today, like when I posted this morning on Instagram. And I couldn't stop thinking about the saddest animation because I was like, oh, it's good. And then later I was like, wait, there's so many good hidden details in this. So I searched it for like 3 hours after its release. Because I have no life. I'm like, wait, I should probably stream. But wait, they animate this moment and that's super cool. And oh wait, do I see this? It was really weird. This is what happens when a cool animation comes out. I just go, wait, they animated this? Oh wait, look at this. And I'll do that for hours. It was small things like Techno is holding a totem in his hand. And stuff like that. So you can see it. It isn't just like randomly there or anything. I would go on, but I feel like it would be kind of boring if I just went on about this, like, Sadist, however you pronounce their name's animation. And then I just realized that this is not supposed to be there. So I gotta erase it. Haha. I am so amazing. Also, I was gonna stream that I changed my name yesterday, and then I realized, haha, it was April Fool's yesterday. It was April Fool's. What a bad day to talk about something serious, like changing your name on YouTube. Because that definitely seems like the day where I'd say, hey, I'm changing my name, and then I go back to my old name or something. I'm like, no, I should probably wait until it's not April Fool's to do that. Not that I think a lot of people will care, but just so that there's no confusion. Because that would be rude. That would be so rude. Especially since it wouldn't be a joke. If it was a joke, it would make total sense. If it wasn't a joke, everyone would just be confused about it. Speaking of confusion, I woke up this morning. I woke up really early at a nice 3 a.m. and I decided to check YouTube. Do you know what I found on YouTube? I didn't finish the line right there. We're gonna ignore that. I found out that because of Dream's, like, April Fool's face reveal stream, that there is now a conspiracy theory that Dream actually revealed his face and he's actually Danny Gonzalez and he did it on April Fool's to get people off his trail. Who thinks this? Who thinks this way? He did it with, like, the Beast Rewind. He's done it with so many other, like, that's not something he would do. And it makes absolutely no sense. Like, I don't get it. There's now a conspiracy theory that he's actually Danny Gonzalez. And I can't see how. I'm sorry. But how? How do you not see it as an April Fool's joke? But you know there's gonna be, like, that one person who actually finds evidence to show that he's Dream or something. Is like, wait, what? Or something. It seems actually true for a bit, and then people believe it again, and I'm sorry. I'm just confused. Though I got to watch that stream during class, like, the end of it, and that was so funny. I was supposed to be getting ready for a science test, but nah. I'd rather watch an April Fool's stream. Because that's how I'd like to spend my time. And it worked out fine. It was fine. I keep thinking I should introduce myself while I'm doing a stream that isn't, like, gonna be private soon. And then I'm like, nah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. You know? I might as well. Like, I could totally introduce myself, but, you know, it's like 30 minutes into the stream. I don't want to make anyone have to watch 30 minutes of a stream, though I could do timestamps. Time. I don't have a lisp, but sometimes I sound like I have a lisp, and the past week has been one of those times. I do not have a lisp, but I sure do sound like I have one. I am just someone who forgets how to speak. And then says weird things. Speaking of weird things, weirdest thing I've heard when entering a voice call before I get context. No, good girl, no, no, good girl, and no, good girl. Yeah, I didn't get context for that until like a while later. Took some time. These are things you wouldn't assume you'd hear when entering a voice chat, but like, voice call, no. Again, I forget how to speak. Small boys ready for being colored basically instantly. You ready for magic? You ready for magic? Well, I am. Boom. It's magic. That's all it is. I love it. I use this program a lot, but every single time I get to do that, I'm like, it's still magical because I'm used to not being able to do that. Just because it looks creepy without a thing. And then I'm gonna do the wings this quickly, and then I can fix it up as I go. Okay. I have a thing against career tests. They are absolutely awful. I don't understand why school makes you do them, but school does make you do them. And I have a bone to pick with them. Why is it that I, a person who like cannot dance if their life depends on it, have 10 options for dance teacher and 10 options for professional dancer? It didn't ask me if I could dance. It just said, hey, you like music? You like listening to music? You should be a dancer. I like listening to music. That's what I went off of. I said, yes, I really like listening to music. And a test then said I should be a dancer 20 times. Those were my top 20 options, was dancer. Every single genre of dance. So it was like dancer, hip-hop dancer, jazz dancer, dance teacher, hip-hop dance teacher, jazz dance teacher. It's like, they shouldn't be a thing. Because they just don't make sense. I understand showing people their interests so that they can have an idea of what it is. If I said I like listening to music, not I like dancing to music, those are different things. And then like my favorite story about this is from my mom, who had her two top options were astronaut and bricklayer. So her test results said, hey, you could be an astronaut or a bricklayer. Anyone see what that could like be? Like how that could be weird and stuff and not normal? Because she liked math, she could either be, and like science and stuff, she could either be an astronaut, because math and science and stuff, or a bricklayer because since she likes math, she would like the pattern of bricks. Those were her results. Astronaut or bricklayer. She did not become either. I think goes without saying, but I might as well say it. Okay, something needs to be added to his design. Something around here. He just doesn't have anything and it looks weird. Let's make like a super light orange or something. So the palette is from green to orange-ish, roughly. Woo! I'm also thinking of redesigning a like actual profile. SDS, Sam does stuff. Because I love Pearl. She's amazing, but she is not as up to date on, like, I don't have an up to date thing on her, and she's like a very odd OC. I want something that represents me. That's a big change for this name change. So I'll keep Pearl around for a bit until I figure out a profile picture of my own. But yeah, I think I'm gonna introduce myself here and just put a timestamp for anyone who wants it later, because why not? Hello, my name is Sam. I do stuff. I do Minecraft streams where they become private later, but it's hardcore, and I post the highlights to YouTube, and I also do art and animation, and I'm hoping to improve over time, and this is a way of me seeing if I improve. I also hope to get more animatics stuff out, and stuff like that. My pronouns I don't really care about, so I go by they, them most of the time. For people who have heard this, it's pretty familiar. And I also have an Instagram. I don't have anything else, really. And I don't post enough on Instagram. So YouTube, I do Minecraft. That's when I'm most active. And I'm always happy to chat with chat. Like, just hang out and chat, and I'll hopefully read your message quickly. It's hardcore Minecraft. Sometimes I'm not paying attention to the chat, but I usually am. And that's about it. I'll probably stream Minecraft later tonight. And I also stream at the same time basically every day. I can't do every day, but as consistently as I can. I can figure out a time zone for people. It's late at night for most people, so it would be annoying. But if you would like to catch me, it would be like 11 a.m. EST, I think. I just picked a random time zone. So, like, it's usually late at night. I sometimes do streams like this during the day, but not often. It's quieter at night. It's nice to do that. But anyways, I will see everyone later. Bye.